ba ba ba. Ba da ba ba ba. Ba da ba ba ba. Ba da ba ba ba. Ba. Good morning. I believe I'm streaming. I believe it's going. So yes, good morning. Hello, I am playing Minecraft. Playing Minecraft. I kind of need to, right? Because my village is coming along, but it's a skeleton. I need to finish it. And I've been playing Minecraft by myself for like ever. But the best time I had with it, with Minecraft, is when I had like other people in it. But that doesn't happen anymore. So the closest I can get to other people in my Minecraft game is streaming. So I ran out of cobblestone. But I fixed that problem. How long will it be fixed? I don't know. But it's fixed for the moment. And the moment is all we have right now. What? So yeah, good morning, good morning. What's been going on? JD Vance is like walking into openly Nazi territory. He's making up lies about Haitian people, saying that Haitian people are Haitian immigrants who are illegally in the country are stealing people's cats and dogs and eating them. This is a lie, dude. This is a straight up lie. It's a lie. It's not real. It's a lie. It's not real. But the problem is the people who are followers of JD Vance and Donald Trump, they believe those lies. They believe those lies and then they act upon them. They act upon the lies they've been told. What does that mean? That means that some people, Nazis, whatever, are literally physically attacking Haitian people and terrorizing them by and not only them but the whole community. So the school in Springfield has been closed like 2-3 days now because of bomb threats related to the lies being spread by JD Vance and Donald Trump. Donald Trump is helping along. So this is like standard Nazi tactics. That's standard Nazi tactic, to just spread lies about people in order to like scapegoat them. And then you have Donald Trump saying that he wants to deport like millions and millions of people, mass deportation. Dude, that sounds exactly like exactly like what the Nazis did. I mean, that's what the Israelis want to do to the Palestinians. They want to deport all the Palestinians, and that's not called deportation anymore. Do you get it? It's called ethnic cleansing. So Donald Trump is saying he wants to do an ethnic cleansing of the United States, like they're doing in Israel and Palestine. Fucked up, man. It's fucked up. You know, I need logs. And I don't have any here, and I don't think I have any there either. So this might be a logging episode. A logging episode. Yeah, I only have 2 stacks. That's not enough. I need to go logging real quick. So yeah, dudes. It's getting pretty bad. Getting pretty bad. And you would think, hey, dude, that's like, if you're using your platform to instigate racial like hatred and to attack the fabric of our society, you would think the Attorney General or somebody, the FBI, somebody, some institution would fucking step in and do something about it to stop that from happening. Like, how dare you terrorize our fucking towns like that? Because that's what you're doing by lying. I mean, there's no proof of anything they're saying. There's no proof of it. There's nothing. Zero. All the police departments say no. We have no reports of anybody getting their pets stolen and eaten, especially not Haitians. So, like, it's not coming from anywhere, any place of truth. Where it's coming from is a place of lies. So J.D. Vance saw how people were punching up at him and saying that he fucks couches. Right. So that's an absurd thing, right? It's absurd. Of course he's not. Of course no one believes J.D. Vance actually fucks couches. No one actually believes that. But that's not the point. The point is to ridicule a person higher up that you're punching up. Donald Trump does it all the time, but he punches down. He hits people either equal to him or lower than him. He never well, like, how can he punch up? He's a fucking billionaire, dude. So, but J.D. Vance, so people are punching up at J.D. Vance and making a joke about how he fucks couches. Meanwhile, you have so J.D. Vance says, "Oh, look how they're using ridicule against me. Well, I'm going to use ridicule against them." So, but what J.D. Vance is different. What J.D. Vance is doing is picking a group that's already like super weak, not just a regular, not even regular American, not like your average American, who's secure in their body, secure in their job, secure like in their health. They're secure. He's not picking on secure Americans. He picks the people who are like already like barely making it. And why does he pick the people who are already barely making it? Because they're less likely to be able to fight back. So he picks a group way low, not even the middle group, but the lowest group he can find. And then he attacks them with lies. And it's not the same kind of lies as saying J.D. Vance fucks couches. Because no one's afraid, like, couches aren't going to suddenly like come out and get attacked because J.D. Vance fucks couches. Couches aren't going to go around and get attacked. Like people with couch fucking fetishes aren't threatened by the joke that J.D. Vance fucks couches. Like, there's no danger in that. But what J.D. Vance is doing is making danger. He picks a group who's already marginalized, an already marginalized group, so they're less likely to be able to fight back and defend themselves. And then he makes a lie about them, but not just any kind of lie, not just like a harmless lie, not like a jokey lie. He's making a lie in order to get people to hate them by saying that they're harming their pets. And a lot of people love their pets, dude. A lot of people really like. You ever see John Wick? So he's on purpose making a lie to get to generate hate against a group of people who are already weak. Nothing's gonna happen to J.D. Vance because people are saying that he fucks couches. Nothing's gonna happen to J.D. Vance. Like, if you're gonna vote for him, you're gonna vote for him despite the fact that he fucks couches or not. Right? Couch fucking doesn't come into the equation of whether or not you're gonna vote for J.D. Vance. But if you spread lies, but if J.D. Vance spreads lies about a marginalized group, a group that can't defend themselves, and those lies are designed to generate hate, those people are going to act in hateful ways. So they're already calling in bomb threats to close the school 2 days at least. So that's not just the Haitian refugees who are getting harmed now. Now you have, or not even, or migrants, or legal residents. It's not just the legal Haitian residents who are getting harmed. Now you're harming the whole community. Now you're harming even the average secure American who was secure until the hateful person came around and started generating lies to destroy their society. Do you see the difference? It's not the same thing. But JD Vance is a fascist. So he's going to do something called false equivalency. False equivalency is when you take two things that are not the same, but then you say they are the same, in order to either excuse yourself or to generate power for yourself. So, for example, in the interview where Donald Trump says Nazis are very fine people, Donald Trump asks the question, well, if you're going to take down statues of Robert E. Lee, why don't you take down statues of Thomas Jefferson? And why don't you take down statues of George Washington? So in other words, he's saying, well, if you can take down statues, important statues, if you can take down statues of traitors, why can't you take down statues of American heroes? He says if we can't put up statues of traitors, you shouldn't be able to put up statues of American heroes. It's false equivalency. He makes equivalent George Washington, the general who preserved the Continental Army so that it could live to fight another day. And more than that, the man who was offered to be made king and he refused. He turned it down. That's what really makes George Washington great. There's a man, George Washington is a man who had the chance to become king of America and he turned it down. And Donald Trump wants to make equivalent Robert E. Lee, a man who said it was his right and power to be able to enslave another human being and deprive them of their life and liberty. The exact opposite of the meaning of the United States. And so Robert E. Lee rebelled against the United States in order to give himself more power over his fellow man, to enslave his fellow human. Donald Trump wants to say those two people are equivalent. That's because Donald Trump's a fascist, and he's using something called false equivalency. J.D. Vance is doing something similar. That is the nature of when J.D. Vance lies about Haitian people. He's not lying about white Americans. He's not going around saying white Americans are stealing your pets. No, he's looking for the group to harm, the group he doesn't like, to hurt them. Yeah, it's pretty serious, guys. I'm not it's no joke. They've shut down schools and they're getting bomb threats and shit. People's are afraid to go outside because they're afraid mobs are gonna attack them. I only got not even a full stack. You got the spider for me, thanks. But JD Vance is doing the same thing. He equivocates being called a couch fucker with him spreading racist lies. He wants to say they're the same thing. Well, you called me couch fucker, so I can make up these lies about these people. He's a Nazi, dude. That's what Nazis do. You know what Nazis do? They make up lies about Jewish people. What do you think the whole George Soros thing is? George Soros is Jewish. They're making up lies about Jewish people. Because that's what Nazis do. They find a marginalized group and then they make up lies about them, hateful lies, so that all of society turns against them. Because that's the kind of society that white supremacists and Nazis want. It's not the same as being canceled. Being canceled, when you're canceled, that's just no one wants to hang out with you anymore. Like, making up lies about people so that violence happens towards them, that's called terrorism. That's racism. How much wood do I have? Not enough. Grrr. Yeah, it just goes to highlight what an important election this is coming up. Muy importante. Muy importante. Porque todo el mundo how do you say that? SN I Donald Trump es peligroso. Like, I don't know enough words, dude. I forgot everything. It's hard to learn a language. Oh, am I talking too loud? Should I close the window? So yeah, this is a super important election coming up. Oh, I should sleep to get rid of this, to stop the rain. Stop the rain! The rain's coming for us pretty soon. That's gonna be nice. It was a hot summer. The hottest summer ever. Until next summer. I'm like, I need trees, and I don't have any. So I can really get some. Get some! I need room. That should be enough. I'm not gonna fill this up. And that's the thing, like, Americans, that's the other thing. Americans don't talk to each other about politics. Nope. I don't know if you guys do in other countries, but we don't do it here. People don't talk to each other about it. Because the misinformation is so high. Like, it used to be you'd be able to just, like, you know, you would think, well, in a democracy, that's what you're supposed to do. People are supposed to communicate with each other to, so that, like, a shared reality can be created. If you communicate with each other, and if rational people communicate with each other, they can work things out. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea behind democracy. But more and more, we're unable to talk to each other because we no longer exist in it. Or like, we no longer have a shared reality. And I guarantee you, that's because of propaganda from Fox News and the right wing. And they represent the moneyed interests, the elites. I mean, I'm not saying that Democrats are like immune from wealth accumulation. At least they're committed to democracy more than the Republicans right now. They didn't try to overthrow an election. The Republicans did. So yeah, that's the issue, is that we no longer have a consensus reality. Because honestly, everyone's not like able to work this out. We all have reason, right? We all have reason. We should all be able to work this out if we talk to each other. But for some reason, we can't we can't agree upon a set of shared facts. I always come back to the Polish peasant. Like, there's a book, and I forgot the author's name. Pearson, no, not Pearson. I forgot his name. But he wrote about the Polish peasant who immigrated from Poland to the United States and settled in Chicago. And because the dialectic, the Hegelian dialectic, looks all pretty. It looks all nice and perfect and symmetrical and stuff. But the material dialectic is nitty-gritty. And it doesn't always move in perfect circles. In fact, the idea that humanity must progress and progression is inevitable is wrong. There's no inevitability to progression. Like, the next form isn't going to be necessarily better than the first form. You're not guaranteed it, in other words. So the way this was demonstrated was he took the experience of Polish peasants who immigrated from Poland, and then immigrated to the United States from Poland, and all the social issues and things that were going on as a result of all these Polish people moving to the United States. And there was like family dysfunction, right? There was, because what happened was these peasants, they lived like they were literally peasants. So like for generations upon generations upon generations, they lived on the same plot of land in the same village for like 1,000 years, forever. And so their forms of family interaction were very specific, right? And they worked, right? It worked. It was like that for 1,000 years. Why would things change? Like, so, and in that situation, the father was the source of authority and power. The father, the patriarch. And that's just the way it was, right? Forever. That's just the way it was. Well, and that's because the farmer was the father was the one with the most knowledge about how to survive. Because they've been around for the longest and have been able to like incorporate as much knowledge as possible through experience and apply it to the world as it existed in their village. But suddenly, you immigrate to the United States, and that idea that the dad knew everything no longer worked, because dad was geared up and set up to live in a world of the Polish peasant in Poland, in a village where no one ever left. Now you find your family and yourself in Chicago, in America, where people speak a different language than you're accustomed to. There's different cultures. There's just some different cultures. It's a massive city compared to where you came from. Your tiny little village. Like, everything is different. Everything is different. So your traditional knowledge and the traditional institutions that worked so good in Poland don't work anymore in the United States. And so, like, for the father, he became like really enraged and messed up. But because, like, it's a loss of everything that he knew to be true. Everything he knew to be true was all of a sudden like wrong or different. And then he couldn't interact with the world because it was like, you know, everyone spoke English. It was like really different for him. And then his sons and daughters who would go out into the world and have to like work and interact with other Americans, they started to become assimilated. They started to find the, you know, so they were the sons and daughters were kind of trapped in between, because they had to like try to like keep happy their parents who clung to the old forms, but they were aware of the new world in which they lived, and they were adapting to the new world, so that they had like to carry like two different set of forms, and they weren't always compatible, and so that would cause tension between the children and the parents. The parents were stuck to like could only knew the old ways. They had a hard time conceptualizing the new world with different forms. Their old forms didn't suit the new world, so like they had to go away. They had to be like transformed. So, and then you have the kids of the kids, the grandkids, who are even more assimilated into the American culture. And in some ways are even kind of alien to their own parents, because they further adapt to the forms of their new environment, the United States, and have made adjustments to the old forms. So I think that's where we're at right now. It's like Donald Trump represents all the old forms. He's doing all the same old things we've already done. We've already tried the racism. Like, his attacks are old attacks. We already know them. We've heard them 1,000 times. Like, it needs to go away. But that's what we're in right now. That's the kind of world we're in. Where the old forms are struggling to hold on. And we're not guaranteed progress. We can just as easily slip backwards as we move forward. It's not guaranteed. We have to struggle to keep the forward momentum. Let's sigh. Yeah, JD Vance and those lies, man, it's so obvious they're Nazis. It's obvious. But there's a lot of Americans who are trapped in an information bubble. where they have no idea what's going on. Ah! So this one's even. I have to do two logs. Yeah, man. We live in crazy times. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. It just looks weird, but that's the way it is. Okay. Then we need the windows. Ugh. Was this a double one? You didn't have it, that problem. Okay, you know what? I don't know if you all get the fluid motion frames that I'm getting. It might be super choppy for you guys. I don't know. The game doesn't see it, but does OBS see it? I should look that up. That's an interesting question. Ta-da-da! I brought way too many. I got too many logs. Nonsense. No such thing as too many logs. Yeah. J.D. Vance is a Nazi. We are fighting for the future of democracy. Americans don't talk to each other anymore because they can't like agree to a shared set of facts. That's due to propaganda from Fox News, and it's very similar to the Russian propaganda technique. Authoritarians help each other out. Who would have thought? Okay, torches. That's enough. Enough torches. I mean, I could just... Let's see. No, you couldn't. This way. So I tend to fall off here. So I'm like, what if I did that? That way I won't fall off. You're less likely to fall off. Then you won't fall off by accident. I do the same thing here. When you hit your head, but no going that way. What's up, guy? Okay. This is like not even, so I can't put it up here. I guess I can put it over here. The bell. I'm gonna put the bell up here. The bell. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Where'd it go? Okay, it's still there. Ha 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 ha. It needs like a roof on it though. That looks like that's a bad roof. What kind of roof to put on there? Oop, wait, what am I doing? Okay, what kind of roof? What kind of roof? Oh, I need a lightning rod too. Let's see. We can use spruce slabs. So it's dark wood, spruce slabs. We only have a little bit of spruce slabs. We have some spruce wood. Let's do it. Do it, do it, do it. Whatever. Everybody's hanging out here. You know what? I don't want it up here. If they're all gonna hang out up here, I don't want it here. No. Hang out in the square, dude. Don't hang out here. So I have to make like a little square. Move out of the way. Tuft bricks? Okay, I'll use tuft bricks. To make walls. Tuft brick walls. Tuft brick walls. Tuft brick walls. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. So it should be 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Move, dude. Move. You are totally in the way. Okay. Let's see. Nope. No. Okay. Nope. It'll just be floating. Who cares? I don't. Who cares? That's how it works. It floats. There. That is the center. Now all the villagers should hang out here instead of wherever they're hanging out. Up there. I didn't want them hanging out up there. I wanted them over here. Maybe we're not all rational human beings. Maybe that was a bit of a optimistic. Wrong way, dude. Yeah, we're all rational human beings, really? You sure? Okay. This needed to be moved over more. But that's okay. I'm gonna end. It'll end here. It ends here. Okay. Sure, whatever. I should probably put some light torches on it or something. I mean, really, if I was like baller about it, I'd put lanterns, not torches. Right here, what am I doing? Go make some torches or lanterns. Make your lanterns. I was so excited about lanterns coming. Like, I was all excited about the auto crafter. I mean, I haven't even used it yet. I haven't even made one. Yeah, do you see, this is just more reason why I need to get rid of this thing here. And make a real train station. Going somewhere, I'm not sure where. Just some weird thing. It almost looks like a spider. Ah! Like, that's not a gazebo. Some crazy contraption. It's some weird magic, man. It just floats there. It just floats. Ooh. But it doesn't actually do anything. It won't make you harder or faster. See what all the people do now. Kind of want to make a like a fishing shack back here. Make a little shack. There's enough space for a shack for fishermen. Look at all the fish in the water. Of course he wants to go fishing. have that too. You could have it all. I can combine this with the cobblestone maybe, because I'm running out of dirt. Yeah, like normally on a Saturday or on a at this time I would be like working. So it's nice. I'm like, now what do? I don't want to go anywhere. I went to the gym the other day and like really worked my legs. I don't even need the yeah. I don't even need this dirt. It's superfluous dirt. Maybe someone that was already here. Okay. Oh, this guy's not gonna have a window, man. Not gonna have a view anymore. Sorry, buddy. It's the way it is. I have all these planks. I have all these planks. Why wouldn't I use them? This guy's house is tiny. No, smaller than that, man. Even smaller. Nah, of course not. You have... That's like the only space you have is over here. Where'd it go? Under there. Right, alright, alright. Fine. This guy's house is really tiny. I was supposed to make the roof, right? I forgot the roof. Can you even put a door there? Nobody cares that you're streaming on a Saturday morning. That's okay, man. I need to do this anyways. I need to do it anyways. It has to be done. Nope. Nope. There you go. Oh yeah, it works. It'll work. It will work. So like, why have a sword and just go like that, dude. You don't have to fight monsters right now. I always have my sword out. It's funny. Like I'm paranoid or something. Why would I be paranoid? Love Shack, that's where it's at. Everybody's moving around and around and around and around. Folks lining up for funky little shack. Well, there we go. It's not so bad. I just need to put like a bed or something in here. And the pier. See, yeah, hang out here, guys. That's what you gotta do. One. Let's see. Fences anywhere? Fence? Anybody? Fence? Oh, I need sticks. Yeah, I got sticks. We got sticks. FSU Pro Audio, yeah. It's FSU Pro Audio, yeah. It's the FSU Pro Audio, yeah. He's a fisherman. What do you expect? What do you want? In fact, even that's too much. Even that is too much. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Barrel. There's our fisherman. Yes. Ooh, that barrel looks good. Damn, dude, that's a good model for a barrel. I had no idea these barrels looked so good. That's pretty impressive. What a nice barrel. Okay. Now someone's got a job as a fisherman. If they want it. Let's just add on the fishing shack. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Alright, well, whatever. Okay. I was thinking about putting a building here too. There's not much room for a building. It can only go to like right here. Yeah, it's only a 3 by 3. Man, you need like 5 by 5 at least for a building. So the inside is 3 by 3. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can technically put a building right here. Yeah, let's make a little building here. Sure, spruce. Why not? That's all I got. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The inside's like tiny, 3 by 3, but that's okay. Aw, happy Saturday morning to you all. Besides, what else is going on? Besides, Donald Trump, evil Republicans. Tiny house. Well, that was pretty easy. A lot easier than I anticipated. Well, hey, I got a phone call, so I'm gonna get going. All right, peace out. Stop.